A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Tennessee find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Dylan Peters gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
All right, one time, right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Throw over to first. Back in standing.
There we go.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate and more time.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jay Punks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Shoots this one over to first. Yellow Horse is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eddie Butler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eddie Butler.
Now,
1-1-1
here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, great pass. Nice piece.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Burke at second, Yellow Horse at first with no outs.
There you go. Make the turn. Have a look.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Dave Brett. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dave Brett.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Ready for another chance. Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Yellow Horse.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in once again, Kermit Yellow Horse.
First baseman, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the 3rd base side. O'Doul is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jay Ponce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jay Ponce.
Here we go.
This is on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready once again, Taylor Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Taylor Davis.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
First baseman, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Let's go now. What's that?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1.
Come on, baby. See it driving.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead. And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Jumbo Shrimp get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Dylan Peters earns win number 4 on the season. Eddie Butler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Tom Temple takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 11 runs, 16 hits. 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Smokies, 5 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Tennessee attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Lou Zavala is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Will McConnell, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 0-2 delivery. This one over to first. Yellow Horse has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, But the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to.
Be patient. Get your pitch.
Digging in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, get a good one up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner out toward left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jamal Gallegos, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Britt, the runner at third, Yellow Horse, is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Weaver is right there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Ponce. He reached on a single in his first try.
Here we go, boys.
The 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
I always say hit is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Rick Felder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rick Felder.
1 out now.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign.
Cut. Hold.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. High pop-up. O'Doul just to the left of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Taylor Davis.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now at the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top 5-1.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Diego Vizcaino with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robbie Bergman, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
At the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
Hey, Susan driving here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases.
Now at the plate, Peter Bailey is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Yellow loves it. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So striding forward now, Felipe Oliveros. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Two.
Well, the second, this could be 2. The second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Taylor Davis. He singled his last time up.
Taylor Davis.
Hey, no one down here.
Grounded to first. Throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Leading off the inning, Kermit Yellowhorse, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped up. Oliveros has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Richard Rios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rios.
Roll it up, roll it up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners
One.
second. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kermit Yellowhorse.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
Get your pitch, Tom.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Rios comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Standing in, Kermit Yellow Horse, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, baby. See you driving.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm rip that up there, huh?
Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Pereira is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Smokies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jen-Ho Tseng takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, 1 run on 3 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Wimmers, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
In now, Sergio Beltran, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Littleton moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Smokies lead it 3-0. Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
Let's go.
He's set and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rios comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in there.
Striding in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yellow Horse.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Yellow Horse has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Smokies are on top 3-0. Ready for another chance? Richard Rios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Yellow Horse scoops it up, and they'll apply the tag here for the out. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Weaver. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pereira on third with 2 out. Up to first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Smokies lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Popped him up. Davis is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Ponce. He singled his last time up. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is in there.
Man, they say good baseball is contagious, and so is bad baseball, apparently. 4 errors for them now. If they win this thing, it will definitely beat.
So stepping in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Cornelius, playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Dietrich stands at first with 1 out.
Right here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Nope,
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Right now.
The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hey, no one better, huh?
No runs, 5 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far.
Hey, right guy, right place. Keep good.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
The hole. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Standing in, Dave Britt. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Fly. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base, cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Smokies are on top, 4-0.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Tennessee Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sergio Beltran earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, they left 10 men on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, no runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Peter Valencia gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Come on,
this is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Number 4, Kermit Yellow Horse.
First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Yellow Horse was actually born at sea, interestingly enough. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Holmes. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Drilled to first. Yellow Horse comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Get a good one up
Ready
there,
once again, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yellow Horse.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Pereira is there. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Jay Holmes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we got one.
Hit hard on the ground to first. To his right, Yellow Horse, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to left field. O'Doul is there. One pitch, one out. Into the box now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yellow Horse.
Here we go. This is you, baby. All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. One run scores. And he's in safely to third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dave Britt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamal Gallegos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. A diving try at third, but this is by him. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now batting, Taylor Davis. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play. Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Jacksonville posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Peter Valencia earned his 5th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 11 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Smokies, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.